So, Linda, are you going to pull over at some stage, or are you going to keep driving and tell
Um,
us about your lesson, or what do you want to do?
no, I'll go last. I'm just trying to
Okay,
find a place to pull over now.
cool. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm glad you would join us anyway while driving.
I
And the
know. I
scenery
think
looks,
What
that's
else am I
great.
it's
going to do?
blurry.
You know,
It's, it's blurry, but the scenery looks amazing.
driving is so boring. So, and I don't like missing the call. I
Oh,
like to join
I'm
it if I
with you.
can.
Oh, I'm
I'm with
feeling
you.
used, like we're entertainment for you, Linda.
You are. Entertain me, people.
Conversation.
Entertain me.
Conversation.
What
Such a
is this guy
narcissist.
doing?
We'd be happy to entertain you.
Thank you very much. And
You're
I
very
will
welcome.
reciprocate, of course.
Yes, good.
We're going
Like we all
to
do.
score you on your driving abilities.
Oh, thank God I'm pulling over.
I'm going to go
Oh
get water
dear.
while we're all chuckling. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Doesn't
Um,
doesn't Gary's chair look super comfortable?
yeah, well, he spends a lot of
It looks
time in
like
it,
it's
so
got great lumbar
yeah. Looks like it
cushioning,
might even push off for him. Yeah, don't know.
Yeah.
I always love his
Yeah.
picture behind it too. That's
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Shall we start on our lessons while we wait for Gary anyway?
Yes, let's do.
Yes. Now you've pulled over. Do you want to start, Linda?
Yeah, sure. Your past was made in anger, and if you use it to attack the present, you will not see the freedom that the present holds. I just so love that. I'm actually going to do that up and have it on the wall
Mm,
Oh,
somewhere where I can
yes.
see it every day. It's just
mm,
stunning.
hmm Yeah, it was a lot of truth in that last chapter we're reading.
It
The last
really,
part.
it was
Yeah.
so right
Well,
on and
I read that
deep.
out to Swabby the other night, and just to prove my point, I read it twice more after that.
How do you like me now?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to check my timing so that I can make sure. Yeah, if I head off in the next 20 minutes, I should be good.
Oh, thank you for
Oh, shit. And then I
planning us
closed
into your driving schedule, 2.5 hour driving schedule.
it. No, it's all good.
Um, Mine was judgment and condemnation are behind you, and unless you bring them with you, you will see that you are free of them.
Mm,
And it's been a lot of letting go of stuff like that. It's just judgment and
Mm,
condemnation are not showing up. So
yeah.
wow.
loving
Wow.
it for myself and others.
Mm,
Awesome.
mm.
Simple.
Have you gone, Linda? I mean, Jane,
No,
have you
I'm
read?
here. Sorry.
No, no, you go ahead, Gary.
Okay. The present is before time was and will be when time is no more.
Mm,
I really love that from the perspective
Mm,
of, reminding us to just stay present in the now, not project into the future, not dwell on the past. And I think that's beautiful. And so
yep.
I'm going to probably hold on to that again for this week.
Mm, yep.
Mm,
Yep. Gorgeous.
yeah. Yeah, I like it. Mine was the same as Lady Linda, and about anger, and I really have to say, the I think when you combine anger with ego, it's pretty ugly, and yours was about ego, and I have to say that is and judgment and condemnation and the whole thing. I think that's my biggest lesson is I don't get angry and judgy that often, but when I do, it gets thick. You know, it's like hard to free myself from it. And I don't like it. And and I have talks with myself and say, well, why just just let go. Just let go. Let it be, you know. And it's like, okay, oh yes, that that's what's best. That's what's really best. Doesn't matter. You think it matters and it doesn't. So, um,
Yeah.
and this week I am like definitely since yesterday dealing with exactly that. And like it's like just when I think I'm a B student in life. It's like, no, you just drop down to a C minus, you
Oh,
know. So, oh well.
Get that on the big
well,
jobs.
Judgments.
Yeah, right, right. It's like, oh, so, you're gonna
well,
beat yourself up, Jane?
Jane, you're the one ascribing the score. So why don't you
That's
give yourself
right.
a higher grade?
Exactly. Phew.
Uh,
Wake up and smell the coffee.
yeah,
Yeah.
smell the mimosas.
And the roses, yeah.
I have subscribed to Substack now, which has got some really lovely authors on there and
I
people
was just
writing.
looking into that. I don't
Yeah,
know that much about it.
yeah. It's so, it doesn't have the algorithm that Facebook does. I'm calling it fast book now. That just, you look at one, you hover on one thing for a little bit too long, and then your whole feed is filled with the same stuff.
Yeah.
It's been getting me
Right, right.
frustrated with Facebook. But Substack, you kind of you pick who you subscribe to and what you like a lot more. There's a lot more interaction on it. There's some really lovely spiritual stuff on there. And there was one article that I saw that was talking very much about this how do you stop judging thing. And it was a very practical, like little article. And one of the things that we came up was like, instead of like all you need to do is identify someone's actions, but you don't need to go any further. You don't need to make a story about it. It's just like, okay, so that's what they've done. And leave it.
Yep. Yep.
Don't keep scrolling down into it. It's just what they've done, and that's their story, and there's nothing more to it unless you make it more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And
And
unless
you
they're
know what,
affecting your life, it doesn't matter.
V, I'm so glad you said that. Because my partner, Alan, we were talking about my dilemma or my dance with judgment and feeling slighted and so on. And he said, and we usually agree on so much. And he said, Jane, in this instance, I don't agree with you. He said, I think so and so is just who she is. And she's just being who she is. And that's how I see it. And I thought, and really, that's what you're saying.
Mhm.
Um, just, yeah, just size it up and say, okay, oh well. And I like that. And I think hearing this for a second time after hearing it from Alan is helpful. So thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let's start reading, shall we?
Hmm.
Yep.
I'm going to turn my video off, guys, but I am here
Yes.
to put my 2 cents worth in, as always.
Oh,
Sure.
good.
Good on
Good,
you.
good.
And we're up to number 7. Gary, do you want to start us off?
I shall start us off. The
Thank you.
present offers you your brothers in the light that would unite you with them and free you from the past. Would you then hold the past against them? For if you do, you are choosing to remain in the darkness that is not there and refusing to accept the light that is offered you. For the light of perfect vision is freely given as it is freely received, and can be accepted only without limit. In this one still dimension of time that does not change, and where there is no sight of what you were, you look at Christ and call his witnesses to shine on you because you called them forth. And they will not deny the truth in you because you looked for it in them and found it there.
Yeah.
Mm. Wow. Isn't
Yeah,
that beautiful?
yeah,
Mm.
sure
That's a way to
is.
live your life.
Yepers.
Mm. I just have to write that down. In this one still dimension of time that does not change and where there is no sight. That's a big sentence, but I love it.
Mm.
Ooh,
Oh,
I have to do.
I have an invitation to you guys.
Yeah.
There's
Mm.
a program on Netflix about the secrets of the Vatican, I think it is. And it talks about all of um, the falsehoods that are promoted by the Catholic Church and all of the truths that are hidden in the vaults of the Vatican. It's really interesting. It's kind of general. I haven't seen the whole thing, so I can't give a real nod of approval or not. But what I heard so far is pretty interesting. It's
Mm.
very Course in Miracles about what the true teachings of Christ were and what they're
Yeah.
hiding in the Vatican.
What they're hiding. Now, that's an interesting thing to say.
Yeah, it's true, but they are definitely hiding the true teachings of Jesus.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And after seeing that it was more important to take control of people than it
Yes.
is to hope
Enlighten them.
that people turn to Christ. It's like,
Yeah,
really? And here we are, how many years later, right?
yeah.
I always remember lots of things from Greg Braden's talks that I've listened to. And he was talking about um, he does a lot of talking about the Gnostics, which I didn't know anything about until he mentioned it. So I've
Mhm.
been meaning to get a bit more involved or to get a bit more reading into that. But he talks about how so many books were hidden from the whole Bible. And he always asked the question, where are all the women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I was going to say, Mary Magdalene weighed in on a lot. And it's like, well, we're starting to uncover those things, but certainly
She
not
was
when I was a
actually,
kid.
wasn't she? She's actually in the Last Supper painting, isn't she? Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
Mm. So
According
that's
to this
cool.
movie, Mary Magdalene was the favorite disciple
Yep.
of Christ.
Yep.
And
Yes.
that, when Jesus died, Paul and Mary Magdalene had this big, well, she didn't, but Paul had this big blowout and fundamentally kind of exiled her. So
Mm,
Yeah.
hence the misogynism kind of starts to take over.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. I just remember, going to the Catholic elementary school for well, what am I saying? It was 9 years because it was full day kindergarten. And and just hearing about Mary Magdalene and how she was a fallen woman and
Oh,
certainly not to be respected in any way. But Christ did. Christ forgave her. It's like, oh. Anyways, what do you know?
Well, that's what we're reading about, isn't it? It's about forgiveness and non-judging and love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but the truth of the matter is, she didn't need to be forgiven for anything like what was told to us as kids. We
Yeah.
really thought she was a less than admirable, far less. So, but yeah, I got it down. Netflix, Secrets of the Vatican.
yeah.
Who wants to read number 8? You, me, or you, Jane?
Oh, yeah, I will. Now is the time of salvation, for now is the release from time. Reach out to all your brothers and touch them with the touch of Christ. In timeless union with them is your continuity, unbroken because it is wholly shared. God's guiltless Son is only light. There is no darkness in him anywhere, for he is whole. Call all your brothers to witness to his wholeness, as I am calling you to join with me. Each voice has a part in the song of redemption, the hymn of gladness and thanksgiving for the light to the Creator of light. The holy light that shines forth from God's Son is the witness that his light is of his Father.
So that's what we're aspiring to.
Yes.
Yes.
But I have to say the sisters should be involved as well as the brothers.
Yes.
I would agree.
I've just taken this all on as very and I've had to I've balked at this from the very beginning about his and even God, because I never had any religious training and very anti-religious parents, and yeah, and everything's him. But I've made peace with it. It's just shorter, and we are the brothers as well. It's like it's not
Yeah,
actually referring to male or female anymore for me. It's just the terminology.
absolutely. Yeah,
Mm.
without a
You know,
doubt.
it's like the European languages where I was listening to something somewhere about how everything is male or female. So I think the table is male in Spanish and it's female in German. So all these things have been labeled male or female, and that's just how they talk. And and how it changes
Yeah.
their perception of what a table is. It doesn't really, does it? So
No.
No, no, not at all.
all
Okay. Dee, have
right.
you read
Shall I
that?
read number 9 then?
Yep.
Yep.
Go for it.
Shine on your brothers in remembrance of your Creator, for you will remember him as you call forth the witnesses of his creation. Those whom you heal bear witness to your healing, for in their wholeness you will see your own. And as your hymns of praise and gladness rise to your Creator, he will return your thanks in his clear answer to your call. For it can never be that his Son called upon him and remained unanswered. His call to you is but your call to him, and in him you are answered by his peace. Has it really referred to witnesses before? Because it's come up a couple of times now, and I quite like this. It's a bit like it reminds me, Gary, of your processes when you do when you are calling forward the angels, when we're
Yeah,
doing, I can't even remember what they were, some of them were like protection or
it was a spirit detachment process, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah, that's
That
it.
one.
Mm.
I had this thought. I've had this thought for a long time, actually. It's not recent. It's kind of an old belief system that um, whenever I'm thinking lovingly of the Creator, my sense is that it's not actually me. It's that the Creator's thinking lovingly of me, and I'm reflecting
Mm,
that.
Beautiful.
Because
Yeah.
in my mind, I think my mind is so toxic and weird and like filled with stuff. So whenever I
programming.
see a spark of love for God, God's got to be
Mm.
thinking of me in the same way, or I wouldn't
I
be
love
able to
that.
even conceive of him or it or whatever it is. So just a thought.
I love it.
Yeah, well, and then his call to you is but your call to him.
Yep,
Hmm.
it's a loop.
There it is. Hmm.
So when you ever feel love for God, just sit in that quiet moment and go, wow, I'm being loved from the divine force of all creation right now.
Yes, yes.
It's just a nice thought.
I
It
do,
really is.
yes.
Yeah, truly.
You want me to go next, Fee?
Yes, thank you.
Child of light, you know not that the light is in you, yet you will find it through its witnesses. For having given light to them, they will return it. Each one you see in light brings your light closer to your awareness. Love always leads to love. The sick and the sick who ask for love are grateful for it, and in their joy, they shine with holy things. And this they offer you who gave them joy. They are your guides to joy, for having received it of you, they would keep it. You have established them as guides to peace, for you have made it manifest in them, and seeing it, its beauty calls you home.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
It sure is.
Mm.
Mm.
So it's beautiful imagery in that.
It is.
Hmm. Without a doubt.
Mm. We don't really need to break it up though, do we?
No,
No, it's so straightforward.
Yeah, you're powering through them. So Jane, would you like to read number 11?
Sure. There is a light that this world cannot give, yet you can give it as it was given you. And as you give it, it shines forth to call you from the world and follow it. For this light will attract you as nothing in this world can do. and you will lay aside the world and find another. This other world is bright with love, which you have given it. And here will everything remind you of your Father and his Holy Son. Light is unlimited and spreads across this world in quiet joy. Wow. All those who brought with you will shine on you. Women, all those you brought with you will shine on you. And you will shine on them in gratitude because they brought you here. Your light will join with theirs in power so compelling that it will draw the others out of darkness as you look on them. Wow, it's so powerful.
Mm.
I find
You
this
know,
one line really interesting. It says, all those you brought with you will shine on you, and you will shine on them in gratitude because they brought you here. And when I think about that, I think about soul groups, how we incarnate in soul groups, meaning
mm-hmm,
we've probably known each other peripherally or in depthly
mm-hmm,
for eons of time, or we wouldn't be
right,
connected again here.
Mm.
So, I mean, it is possible that theory holds some water.
right,
Mm.
yeah.
It's the circle of life there too, isn't there? All those you brought with you because they brought you
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it's totally that.
Well, and for all of the Catholic bashing, there are certainly some lovely phrases out of the Bible and spoken in church, and that's whenever two or more are gathered in His name, there is love.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
I think it's really quite beautiful.
I personally, in my own belief system, think that I've seen more miracles and people who are questing to lead a saintly life out of Catholicism than I have any other formalized religion. There is something to Catholicism that I think is quite special. I mean, it has its shadow
Hmm.
side for sure, but
Right.
there is something that's quite special about it.
You're right, Gary. I agree, and I too have seen it. I've absolutely witnessed it time and time and time again. There's something so deepening about being a Catholic, and there's a reverence to it that calls you to be holy, and but holy in joy. That's what I remember. I remember feeling so good so often in prayer, in a service, and in certain sayings. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, the dichotomy that
Yeah.
that can be.
Jane, I think you're the most spiritually aware religious person I know. Like because of your background and how you grew up, and and we're dishing religions all the time, but you pulled out
Hmm.
so much beauty from your education as a
Yeah.
child.
Hmm. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yeah,
I'll
I
second that.
remember. Oh, thanks, Linda. Yeah, I remember feeling
Mm.
such a vibration I mean, really, like a vibration of light and love um, as a young kid. When I stood in front of a statue of Mother Mary or Christ on a cross or whatever it was, I would go there and I could just, cry and laugh and smile all at the same time. It's like, whoa. So, what is that? And that's what we're taking a look at here. That's what's so
Yeah,
wonderful about this is, we're dissecting.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
Right. I guess it's my turn to read then, after I've just made myself cry.
Mm,
I cry so
tender-hearted
easily.
one.
It's funny.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm. Waking unto Christ is following the laws of love of your free will and out of quiet recognition of the truth in them. The attraction of light must draw you willingly, and willingness is signified by giving. Those who accept love of you become your willing witnesses to the love you gave them, and it is they who hold it out to you. In sleep, you are alone, and your awareness is narrowed to yourself, and that is why the nightmares come. You dream of isolation because your eyes are closed. You do not see your brothers, and in the darkness, you cannot look upon the light you gave to them. Ooh. And the sleep is the ice is the separation, I guess, is what they're talking about.
Mm.
Yep.
Separation is fierce. It is relentless. It is, oh, because we do it to ourselves with our words about ourselves or others. We're always falling prey to that because we think it's about, well, what about me? What about mine? It's like, guess what? It doesn't matter. It's like, what? It's like, oh, oh.
We
I-
create
I'm,
our own
I'm
little
thinking,
torture chamber.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes I feel like maybe we need to do this twice a week, you know? I need a wonderful brainwashing. Hmm.
Mm. Oh, Gary, do you want to read the last paragraph of this section? Or is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's your turn.
And yet the laws of love are not suspended because you sleep. And you have followed them through all your nightmares and have been faithful in your giving, for you were not alone. Even in sleep has Christ protected you, ensuring the real world for you when you awake. In your name, he has given for you and given you the gifts he gave. God's Son is still as loving as his Father, continuous with his Father. He has no past apart from him, so he has never ceased to be his Father's witness and his own. Although he slept, Christ's vision did not leave him, and it is that he can call upon, or he can call unto himself the witnesses that teach him that he never slept.
Wow. I think I want to cry.
That's beautiful.
Mm.
Hmm. I wonder what is next. Attainment of the real world. Okay. Jane, do you want to start us off on that?
Sure. Attainment of the real world. Sit quietly and look upon the world you see and tell yourself, the real world is not like this. It has no buildings, and there are no streets where people walk alone and separate. There are no stores where people buy an endless list of things they do not need. It is not lit with artificial light, and night comes not upon it. There is no day that brightens and grows dim. There is no loss. There nothing is there but shines, and shines forever.
Right.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Let's start our journey then.
Yeah.
You're up, V.
The world you see must be denied, for sight of it is costing you a different kind of vision. You cannot see both worlds, for each of them involves a different kind of seeing and depends on what you cherish. The sight of one is possible because you have denied the other. Both are not true, yet either one will seem as real to you as the amount to which you hold it dear. And yet their power is not the same because their real attraction to you is unequal. Okie dokie.
Mm.
I think that needs clarifying with the next one.
Do you want me to read number 3?
Yes.
You do not really want the world you see, for it has disappointed you since time began. The homes you built have never sheltered you. The roads you made have led you nowhere. And no city that you built has withstood the crumbling assault of time. Nothing you made but has the mark of death upon it. Hold it not dear, for it is old and tired and ready to return to dust, even as you made it. The aching world has not the power to touch the living world at all. You cannot give it that. And so, although you turn in sadness from it, you cannot find in it the road that leads away from it into another world. Well, doesn't that just put us all in our place?
Indeed.
So I guess if we're attached to anything, we need to read this chapter.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Shall we move on?
Yep.
Hmm.
Jane?
Yep. Yet the real world has the power to touch you even here because you love it. And what you call with love will come to you. Love always answers. Being unable to deny a call for help or not to hear the cries of pain that rise to it from every part of this strange world you made but do not want. All that you need to give this world away in glad exchange for what you did not make is willingness to learn the one you made is false.
Mhm.
Wow.
Must be my turn to read, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. You have been wrong about the world because you have misjudged yourself. From such a twisted reference point, what could you see? All seeing starts with the perceiver, who judges what is true and what is false. And what he judges false, he does not see. You who would judge reality cannot see it, for whenever judgment enters, reality has slipped away. The out of mind is out of sight, because what is denied is there, but is not recognized. Christ is still there, although you know him not. His being does not depend upon your recognition. He lives within you in the quiet present and waits for you to leave the past behind and enter into the world he holds out to you in love.
Mm. You know, it's interesting. All these are relatively clear.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
Are we just getting better at reading them?
Maybe.
Or better at understanding them? We're more in tune with it now, I think.
Mm.
It's only taken half the book. How many readings, Gary?
Oh, lots of them. Lots of them. Let's go to number 6. We can knock one more out.
Sure.
No one in this distracted world has seen some glimpse of the other world about him. Yet while he still lays value on his own, he will deny the vision of the other, maintaining that he loves what he loves not, and following not the road that love points out. Love leads so gladly. As you follow him, you will rejoice that you have found his company and learned of him the joyful journey home. You wait but for yourself. To give the sad world over and exchange your errors for the peace of God is but your will. And Christ will always offer you the will of God in recognition that you share it with him. You know what's so interesting, you guys, is that always and forevermore, the Course returns back to this one principle of seeing the divine in our brothers and sisters. That's it, always turns back to that. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
the road to enlightenment, is to have no judgment, to see the divine without judgment, without prejudice, and to see the spark of the divine in that person. And yet it is the hardest bloody thing to do
Yeah.
because we look out of our eyes and we are so geared to seeing and judging and sorting for differences amongst us, not sameness, but differences, and then evaluating them and judging them according to our cultural norms, our ancestral prejudices, and have this complex way that we see the world. But yet, the way we see the world is the doorway to enlightenment. But yet, we're conditioned to do the opposite, which I think is absolutely ridiculously fascinating. It's like such a trick of the mind to keep us all enslaved here and trapped here. And I mean, it's
Yeah.
only our own doing, but I just think that the key is right in front of us. And it just happens to be the screen that our mind projects our reality on. We see ourselves through the eyes or through the mirror of someone else. And then we judge and condemn and judge and condemn. I'm fascinated by that. Or we
Yeah.
objectify. We do several things with the mirror of our relationships, but
Yeah.
it always comes down to that one thing. That is the key. That is the
And all
key.
this reading, it's so simple, isn't it? But we get stuck in our little worlds. And in this paragraph 5, it says, all starting starts with a perceiver. So what we're seeing in others is what we see of ourselves. So all the judgment that we put on ourselves is what we send out to everybody else.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So once we stop
And
judging ourselves, then we can see the light. It all starts from within, doesn't it? We stop our judgment. I mean, how this all seems so easy and we make it so hard, and we
yeah.
just don't feel worthy because we've got all these judgments about ourselves.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. It starts with us,
Yeah.
and we don't want to lay claim to it. And it really gets very distracting and obtuse that, oh, well, that would be conceited of me to love myself. I
Mm.
might be a narcissist, which, because that's what, I mean, it's one of the biggest words in the last 10 years that's being thrown around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, 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 because when we love ourselves, we are free to join hands with our brothers. And if we don't love ourselves, we can't join hands.
Yeah.
And it's like, how about that?
And guess who's the only one losing out from that?
Mhm.
It's us.
And
Yeah.
and but everybody,
Yeah. Yeah.
we all lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to stop sharing so I can see your faces better. There we go.
we are. Mhm.
All right. My lesson is actually what Gary said, which I paraphrased. When you are having loving thoughts of God, you are just recognizing the love that He is loving you. I'm going to shorten that a bit.
Is that going to be yours?
Yes.
I'm going to stick with the same one that I had last week
Mm-hmm.
because that sort of encapsulates it all for me. The
Mm.
present is before time was and will be when time is no more.
Love it.
Yep, and I'm sticking with mine from last week as well because that's just same encapsulates
Beautiful.
my whole life as it is right here and now.
Mm. Love it.
I'm I'm kind of like for what is it, verklempt, because there are so many. I like that you cannot see both worlds, for each of them involves a different kind of seeing and depends on what you cherish. It's like, oh, what our value system, what we cherish, what we value. It's like, yeah, I really need that new sweater, don't I? It's like, no, you don't. You don't need no new sweater. You don't need any new shoes. You need a new head and heart to talk to one another. Oh.
Or a new connection. You don't
And
need to be rid of the head of your heart.
the funny thing is that I was wrestling before our gathering here tonight. I was wrestling with what I'm wrestling with this other friend, and so I called on my friend Anne, and I didn't know that she's on a plane right now bound for California. So I took pictures of a couple of the paragraphs of the Course in Miracle, and I said, Anne, I'm fine. I was going to talk to you about this, but you can read it in here, and I'm okay. I'm fine right now. And I sent it to her, and she's on the plane getting back to me. I want to talk to you more about that, because she's very connected, like we all are, and wants to be connected more, really feels the pull towards that, the real world, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm.
Mm.
Cool.
What about
All
you,
right.
Lady Linda?
She's taking the same from last week.
No,
Yes,
I know
same
that.
from
I mean,
last
how?
week.
No, I did know that. I'm just saying, and how are you? And
Yeah, I'm fantastic. I'm excited to see my mum. I've got my
Yeah.
man coming home next week. And yeah, life is good. Life is really good.
oh,
And
glad to hear that. That is good stuff.
I have beautiful people around me.
Yeah, nice.
You guys are the ones that are always in my thoughts, because you're the ones that I want to hang out with every week. Like Jane said, maybe we should do it twice a week.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, we will see you next week, though. And there's
Yes.
always a message stream
Yes,
if you want to check in. So
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Enjoy your mom, Linda.
oh,
Thank
and
you so
Yeah.
Gary,
much.
did you
Joy.
have a good birthday?
Yes, I did. I really did.
That's
I
right.
did. We went up to
How'd you celebrate?
Bentonville and we hung out and hiked a lot and walked a lot and
Nice.
explored the cities around that area to see if we want to live there. And I think we found a place that we would have everything for us pretty much. So yeah, I think it's going to be good, but God knows where we're going to end up, Ashley. Everything's
Yeah.
in flux, really
Yes.
weird. So this reading tonight was really good from the perspective of not being attached to anything, because supposedly there's someone who wants to buy our house and wants to buy most of our furniture with the house, would buy all of our furniture with the house. But there's things I won't sell. But that would be like giving up all kinds of stuff, because
Yeah.
I've collected stuff for years and years and years, well, my whole life. And
Mm.
so it'll be interesting. I'm not, the lesson this week was really pretty good, I think, the reading for me.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, me too.
And Gary,
That's,
if I can sell my whole life, 40 years worth of stuff, you can do it too.
that's
Yeah.
exactly right,
Wow,
Linda.
Linda.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's
All right.
exactly right. That's what Robert
Yeah.
keeps telling me. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, safe travels, Linda.
I love
yeah,
Robert.
Linda,
Have
safe
fun.
travels,
Met him.
darling.
Aw, love to all of you. Feel
Yeah.
the
Love to you
love.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Beautiful week.
Bye.
Okay.